We are back here live at the Democratic National Convention here in Chicago, Illinois, at the United Center, the house that Mike built. And we now have with us the chair of the DNC, Jaime Harrison. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome. So far, so good.
Oh my, we're knocking it out of the park. You know, this is like a big family reunion. In many ways it is. We as a party, Democrats, have not gotten together live and in person for a convention since 2016 in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
So everything you see at a family reunion, people are laughing, they're dancing, they're crying, they're hugging, and everything in between. And it's just such a wonderful experience to be in a campaign that is built around joy and hope.
Let's talk about that energy.
Yeah.
The energy level has risen over the last couple of weeks.
It really has.
So how do you take that energy forward? How do you turn that energy into victory?
Well, this is the great thing. For the last 3.5 years, thanks to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and working with me, we have been rebuilding the infrastructure of the Democratic Party. Mm-hmm. And that infrastructure is now a vehicle to contain that energy so that we can utilize it to push forward to get to November. You know, we've been focused on voter registration for the first time in 2 decades. We built the largest voter protection program we've ever had in the history of this party. For the last 3 years or so, we've been in the battleground states. We've been putting boots on the ground in those states. Mm-hmm. We have given 40% more to our state parties to help them compared to Howard Dean, which was the real high strategy of the 50-state strategy. So we're ready. We're ready to win a tough battle, and I can't say that about the Republican Party.
What would you say what is the real key, or what's in this for communities of color? Why should they care?
They should care because your future, your freedom, your rights are all on the ballot. Look at what happens when we sit on our hands and say, well, both parties are the same, or I'm not going to exercise my right. When you say that you're not going to exercise your right, you're basically saying, I'm going to give up my vote. And I'm going to give up my voice. Mm-hmm. And all the things that happen in society, I'm going to let you determine how that impacts me and my family and my community. But you may not have the same values that I have. You may not look at the world in the same way. The things that you want to do may not be what I want. But by not exercising my right, I'm giving you that authority to make those decisions for me. And we can't do that, my friends. Mm-hmm. We all got to stand up. And so this Democratic Party has been fighting for black folks. Look at what Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have been able to do. For the first time, billions of dollars of student loan debt relief. And people say, well, you know, everybody gets it. But black folks disproportionately have student loans. Mm-hmm. I'm a Pell Grant kid. I know about the power of Pell Grants. And guess what? Joe Biden increased that. Kamala Harris increased that. They waived all of that. We saw the insulin prices drop dramatically. In the black community, you're either diabetic, pre-diabetic, or you know somebody with diabetes. Mm-hmm. And so to have the cost of insulin drop to $35 a month is a big deal. Look at the judges that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have put on the court. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have appointed more black women to the courts of appeals than all presidents combined. Wow. And that includes putting the first black woman on the Supreme Court. I could go on, but I know we don't have all day. But that's just to show you that this Kamala Harris has been fighting for our community, and she will continue to do that when she's president of the United States.
DNC Chair Jaime Harris, thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Greatly appreciate
you.
Take care.
Thank you.
All right. Well, you heard it from the chairman himself, folks. We are here, Politics in Color. Join the conversation. There's more. Stay tuned.
Thank you.